Okay, let's talk about the Ninjatrader buyout by Kraken for 1.5 billion. I almost spit up my iced tea when I saw how much Kraken's paying for Ninjatrader. I had to laugh at that one. Uh, wow, I feel like that was a massive overpayment until you start thinking about everything and what does Kraken want access to? Do they want an old, aging NT8 application that can't even run on the most current versions of Microsoft .NET? No. Is it Tradeovate they want? Maybe. Or do they want the fees and the access to the future's prop firm world? There you go. Now we're getting somewhere. So when some of these prop firms are doing 40 to 50 million a month in revenue, that's the gold in the cave that they're after. Let's look at the press release. And voila, Wall Street Journal, crypto exchange Kraken strikes $1.5 billion deal for futures trading business. My understanding was, I don't know, maybe around 2014, 15-ish, Interactive Brokers was sniffing around NinjaTrader in the $30 to $40 million range. The gentleman, Raymond, that owns NinjaTrader back then, I don't think was interested. And it looks like waiting another 10 years and the explosion and then proliferation of the futures prop firm industry has changed the revenue game, and there you go. So I've been hearing a little bit of chatter about something with NinjaTrader, and I was like, who would buy them? I never thought it'd be Kraken. I actually thought it was somebody else that was going to gobble them up, and mainly to get access to that prop firm side. Now, there's no prop firms that could have touched buying out NinjaTrader, knowing that there was probably bigger bids in the background playing out. And if I own NinjaTrader, I'd definitely sell it for 1.5 billion if Kraken wants to stroke a big check to buy out everything, the brokerage, the old aged, application, computer-based platform. The Tradeovate side is critical for them because that's, how many users are using Tradeovate through prop firms? Tons of them. And it's web-based. It's light to work on and it's light to maintain for them. So here's the chatter that I've heard is that Kraken will probably let NT8 wither on the vine. And what they'll do is they'll come out with a more robust web-based platform, something that can blend social media with the platform and compete with TradingView, and they have the resources to do it. So because I don't see it all Kraken pumping a bunch of money into, let's say, a Windows 9 release, which is a slightly updated version of Windows 8 and an application based where you run it native on your own machine. That's not going to happen. They're going to go web based and they're going to expand it so they can pull bigger revenue off it. They can have it be a premier product offering for the prop firm realm and so on. So that's what they're in this for. I think Kraken's in it. Yeah, they get access to the futures brokerage, which gives them a foot in the door there, but they want the prop firm space access. And they're a heavy hitter. They could go in and set up their own prop firm with a platform and then also have a brokerage. As you're making money trading prop, you want to, build up your own personal account. They could have the whole complete package and have some gravitas as a, high dollar, fairly reputable crypto exchange. And they can expose more futures traders to the crypto side. So anyhow, that's that. And then let's take a quick look or update on the TPT account that I've been showing. So far, all winning days, but yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I lost feed 3 times, and it was just like, okay, I'm out of here. And I ended the day down maybe 100 and some bucks. So once I start having multiple feed issues, I just shut down. And I missed a really, really good move early in the day because I was distracted. I would have already been done, but hey, that's okay. Progress over perfection. Okay, so today I'm sitting at 155, 758. So I've done a little over 1250 from the last end of day balance. So 1300 and change. So basically tonight, when the clearing goes through and the client portal updates, it'll show my ending balance at 155,758. That leaves roughly a little over $1,250 withdrawable. I'll withdraw 1,250 even. That means on an 80-20 split, I'll get 1,000, and the take profit trader will get the other 250 bucks. So anyhow, I've had many withdrawals here, and this is the last one that I'm going to do. And like I said, next week I'm going to start doing withdrawals every Wednesday from here on out. No multiple withdrawals during the week stuff. I've already funded and set up the additional accounts I wanted to. Those are in play. But let's look at this pro account. This is the live one that's now fed me, firing up additional. And remember, you can have up to a total of 550 Ks per tax ID and sign up. Okay, let's go take a look at that. Here's the equity curve. The high water benchmark was 155,884. I've done some withdrawals since then, and I did have one small losing day, and we'll rotate this a bit and take a look at that. So the 10th, the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 17th, 18th, and then today's the 20th have all been profitable. And then I did have 3 incidents of data feed issues. Have no idea if it was internet side or CQG feed, because CQG feed is rock solid with Take Profit Trader. Now, on the Quantower side, if you directly connect the TPT to Quantower with the rhythmic feed option, I've been watching that on some other accounts, and that's been very reliable so far. I haven't had any issues. So anyhow, yesterday I'm just like, okay, I'm done. I missed the move I wanted. I was distracted. Then the market was kind of in a grinding move, and I engaged it a bit, had some feed issues, and then I had one of my primary platforms that drives trade activity out to a range of 300K accounts had issues with feed on the rhythmic side. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go work on that and just turn off the TPT and focus on that on Thursday, which is today. And now I've done the 1,300 and change. So I'll have a $1,250 withdrawal to net me $1,000. Okay, so far done a 1,008 withdrawal at 800, then another 1,000, and then tonight on Thursday, clearing, I'll request a $1,250 payout. That will withdrawal request that will send me another 1,000. So basically, in about a weekish, a little over a week, 6-7 trading days, we'll have pulled out about $3,808. So plenty enough to fund 4 other accounts. That's about 900, and then the rest is in my pocket for my time. And the power really comes in when you get the 5 accounts all funded and they're all connected, whether you're using a trade copier, like maybe you're using Tradeovate with the CQG data, with the built-in trade copier through TPT, or you're trading on Ninjatrader 8 with affordable indicators or Replicanto trade copier, or you're trading on Quantower with TPT with the rhythmic feed using the internal Quantower trade copier. Once you start getting, when you got 5 funded accounts, then I would just make your trading every day super simple and basic. Go for 550 to about 700, maybe max 750 a day per account. Or on that one account you're trading, and then that will be taking place in all your other accounts. Then spend a lot of time getting your infrastructure for your trading and your trade copying as reliable as possible. That's always the weakest link, is the infrastructure side. How good is your internet? How good is your feed? How good is the box or, PC or laptop you're on or server? And how reliable is everything? You want to make everything as reliable as possible. So anyhow, I'm done covering this. They progressed. They funded the other accounts. I should have all the other accounts passed by probably Wednesday-ish of next week. And then they'll move to funded. And then I'll have this set of 5 all going for a $710 a day daily profit objective. Okay, so that takes care of that. Okay, the bands update work is all done on Quantower for now. We did a lot of work on the hook dots. Uh, we loosened up the criteria a bit so they print in more areas, and we'll call that work good for now. But I just want to point out something with the Quantower, which, several weeks ago I said I'm moving off NT8. Mainly I was hearing chatter. You never know if chatter's real or not. So today that was confirmed that NinjaTrader 8 got consumed. And I do feel with about 80% assurity that the application-based version of the platform will be allowed to wither on the vine as they move to a web-based overall platform that they'll have to jam all the current users on to keep them happy. And I'm sure with Kraken and all the financial horsepower have, it'll be a great product. But remember, with Quantower, who can you connect to? Kraken. So there you go. So that'll be futures and crypto going forward. And that might actually become moved up here to become one of their, where if you have a Kraken account, you'll have all paid feature for free version of or the full version of the platform, so you don't have to pay for it. So just some food for thought there. So the bands updates are done. All these updates that we did to the bands in Quantower are currently being updated to the NT8 platform for our current users only. I don't market the NT8 side anymore, especially now with the news. I'm all full tilt on Quantower, and we are adding TickBlaze to the mix. I am putting the dual bands indicator, an updated version of it in the TradeView platform for TradeView users, but I'm not going to be out there marketing TradingView. I just don't care for that platform at all. So anyhow, Quantower is, I'm loving it. You can use it to connect to Apex accounts, Take Profit Trader accounts, Top Step, and others. So just go to the Quantower website, go to the connect button, and there's futures brokerage like AMP that it connects to, TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, and so on. So it's a multi-asset class trade platform. Last thing, and then I'll wrap up. I have a contingency within my group that are like diehard Sierra Charts users. If you are a Sierra Charts user, I'm going to work with somebody that's prominent in that group and allow them to have access to the iGrid program tools, the dual bands, the iGrid indicator, and a few others, so they can take and run with it on the Sierra Charts platform. I don't have any time to deal with that platform or anything, but if you are a Sierra Charts user, the tools are going into build like basically right away for Sierra Charts. So if that's something of interest to you, I can pass on the information how to get access to that. There's a really sharp gentleman that's always been very prominent in our Discord rooms on various aspects of the iGrid program tools trading. And he's basically going to run the show on the Sierra chart side. So I can stick to just doing my thing on Quantower, TickBlaze, and the dual bands are getting added. They're basically done. I just want to do more testing for the Thinkorswim platform. So there you have it. If you have any questions at any time, info@gridalgo.com. And you guys have a great trade day.